Yes, I'm 25 years, I've been a typesetter. And I'm tired of it. The old days. I'm old enough to remember. Manuscripts were mailed to the publisher by post. Then the publisher would send it to the peer reviewers. They would look at it, send it back to the publisher, and would go on by post, back and forth, back and forth. And the typesetter, in the end, will send an email, send a post, send bromide in the post to the publisher. This was the old days. Now, of course, everything's electronic. What do we do now? We email to the publisher. It's electronic, yeah? It's exactly the same thing. Everything is simply emailed. You simply, instead of sending a brick in the post, you send a brick by email. And the typesetter sends back a PDF instead of a bromide. And after 350 years, I think it's time for a change, and I'd like to talk about that today. Let's dream of a cloud-based system where there's one single XML file, structured file, in the cloud. And everyone goes in, whoever they are, role-based, they go and do their little bits, annotate or modify. The XML changes are right at the end, that format of record, you press a button, and PDF comes out, and EPUB comes out, etc. So, can you see that? Yeah. So, an author, you've got an authoring system, they author, they press the button, and XML is saved. Journal editor looks at the XML, says okay, peer reviewer goes in, copy editor goes in, makes changes, proofreader, journal editor, the XML, everything is in the XML, there's nothing else. And you press the button, automatic conversion. You get PDF, EPUB, etc. Very simple. It's a dream. But it's a dream that today is a reality, because we have built this. This is an editor which is actually editing JATS DTD directly. The editor goes in, the author, user-friendly, changes things, and presses the button. The references, you click on a button, goes to your Zotero, Mendeley, you click the button, completely structured XML comes back in your document. And you can see that the tags are colored. So the author can actually see that everything is right. The date is right. Even a child can look at that and check the tags. You don't have to send it to a typesetter. Peer reviewer goes in, says, okay, this is fine. Copy editor goes in, makes changes. You can see all track changes. Everything is XML, nothing else. All those track changes are held in the XML. Even bold italic, it shows. Someone else goes in. Suppose someone, the editor at the journal goes in, and they make changes, then you get two other colors. Everything is clear, who's changed what. Press a button, every time, yes, I want to submit this. Every time that goes, an email goes to the next person in the chain, or the next group of people saying something's available for you. Journal editor gets a deep link and says there's something ready for you to look at. Says, yeah, I want to accept this. Now the journal editor goes in. Again, everything is XML. There's no conversion back and forth. They can see what's been changed by SW1, added text. Journal editor can accept or reject. Once they've accepted, rejected everything, the blue has been accepted, the gray is not accepted. This is ready for publication. They press a button, and the XML goes onto the web. That's it, nothing else. That is your publication. Now, I go in and I say, I want to see this publication. I click on a button, say, give me the publication. I say, what do you want? I say, PDF. The XML in the cloud, within about 3 seconds, will become a PDF. Fully automatically, with high typographic quality. I am very picky about typography. I go to typography conferences. It has to be good typography. Yeah? Fully automatic. References, typeset according to typographic rules, bold, italic, etc. Fully automatically. Punctuation goes in. XML should not have punctuation. Look at your XML, it's probably got punctuations in it. Punctuation is not for XML, it's not data. This is what we've done. Other people, I think, should do. They're doing the same things. This is the future of publishing. This is my vision. Thank you.
Questions?
Can I use my own editor?
Your own
Editor.
If your editor creates XML, yeah, the system takes XML. If your editor creates XML, yes. Otherwise, no. You send it to a typesetter to make XML for you, pay, wait for a while, etc.
Okay, please stay up here, actually. So